Peace, this is Jarrell with Quantum Light Consciousness. Today I want to talk about how to use the third eye, okay? I just wanted to tell you that there's a lot of different ways to use the third eye. In this video, I'm going to go over how I newly discovered a new way to utilize the third eye, alright? So, some things that you'll know about the third eye is that it's actually like an actual eye. There's rods in it, there's cones in it. The actual lens in the eye is actual, like, physically a retina. There's an actual cornea in the brain, all right? Because the entire brain is actually a giant eye, believe it or not, because that's what consciousness is. When you look at consciousness, it means awareness. And what is awareness? Sight, understanding, capacity to process. And how can you be aware of your awareness? You have to be aware of your awareness. It's like a paradox, yet the symbol for that is an eye, an eyeball, okay? Which is why there's an eye at the center of the brain, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about here. We're going to talk about the entire brain utilized as one unit and utilizing that to actually see through the dimensional space, all right? I figured this out a couple weeks ago. I'm just doing my thing on my own, meditating, utilizing my own energy, expanding, growing, upgrading, and this is something that I figured out. Something that is important for you to know is that when you go your own pace and when you're in your own zone and when you utilize your own energy for who you are, you tend to understand these things at your own level. You'll see other people explain it a different way, and then by the time you figure it out yourself, you'll be like, oh, I already knew that. Like what I'm about to explain to you is something that I had already known, I just had to rediscover again, okay? So, if you ever read the book, The World of Archangels by Sufi and Chaudhry, in that book, the Ascended Master Jesus taught him how to utilize the third eye in a very powerful way, in a very powerful visualization. In that visualization, he was in his inner space, and Jesus came to him, and he showed him a golden realm of light. In this golden frequency, he was able to utilize the third eye and see a lot more clearly than he ever had before, okay? And recently, when I had utilized this, I had remembered this technique from this book, and then that same day I walked outside my house and I looked at the smokestacks across my town, and I was seeing clearly what was going on with the smokestacks. There's just like a negative entity just rising out of the smokestacks, and I'm just like, I gotta adjust that. So I had my higher self adjust it. These are the things that are fun to do, and these are the things that are fun to see. It's kind of like the world's not perfect. You see that, it's like welcome to paradise. We're on Earth, 3D Earth, nothing's perfect, and when you utilize your third eye, you get to see this stuff, okay? So the way to do it is really just looking at the third eye as an illuminated lens, a spherical lens. You can use your chakra, or you can use an upgraded understanding of that chakra. In the book, World of Archangels, Jesus gives the author a upgraded perspective, an upgraded symbol for the third eye. And what it is, it's like the third eye with an extra spiral on it. So it utilizes full 360 dimensional, pan-dimensional vision, and utilizes that symbol in the center of a sun, okay? So pretty much you utilize your understanding of your own illuminated sphere as a sun at the center of your brain, as we all are illuminated light beings, enlightened at the core, truly who we are. And here's a depiction of it, all right? I just wanted to show you some light code that I did, and then I utilized that same symbol in the center of this light code drawing that I did recently, okay? If you can see this, what we have here is the third eye right at the center, right? And then like, light coat around it. This can utilize, as an activation for you. However, what's important is right here, okay? Right there at the center, you have the third eye as a full 360-degree pan-dimensional function. All right, instead of just the one spiral, you have both spirals. When you use both spirals like that, what you're doing is you're opening your awareness, and you're able to see and perceive and pan around without actually having to move your head. All right, so what you know now and what you see for yourself is your own pan-dimensional realm where you're all-knowing and all-seeing and all-enveloping with your own sight as your own awareness. So you can utilize it as a sun at the center of your brain, or what I do also really is a golden sphere with this symbol at the center of it, and having that layered over my third eye chakra, and then I just look through that golden sphere, right? And that's pretty much how I started to actually activate a lot more. All right, so I mean, I like to pop on this blog and really just, tell you guys what's up, tell you what I'm experiencing lately, I know, and whatnot. So, take this information for what it is, and remember, as the world gets crazy, as things are happening around you, and it's like, oh, who is who, what is what do we do now? What are all these crazy things doing in the world with all these crazy people pushing all this crazy stuff? Remember, all right, feel with your intuition, walk through the world with your own intent on remaining who you are, and don't let anybody fear you into doing anything, all right? Which is why it's important to see and understand and realize what's going on with the true lens that you have in your skull, all right?